as you are aware that today our honorary guest, Mr. Rishi Puri. Mr. Rishi Puri is an alumnus of IHM Lucknow and carries all close to 3 decades of experience in the hospitality industry, having worked in key positions with major brands like Welcome Group, Holiday Inn, Wyndham, and Carlson. He has been with Lords as a pillar and as a senior vice president of operations and development. He heads the operations of the Lords Group and closely handles and monitors new hotel development and business advancement. He will share his views and help us to expand our knowledge on future of travel tech in India. Good morning, sir. Good morning, this is sir. You can proceed now.
And good morning to all the dear students who are here. I'll just switch on my video also. Hello, everybody. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
For everybody in Gujarat, Kim Cho, and let me start. I have had this opportunity to be with you today, and I was really looking forward to it for the last couple of weeks as we have been discussing with Professor Chaudhary, our principal, and the rest of the team. He wanted me to speak on a subject. I said I will definitely love to interact with the upcoming generation of hoteliers, budding hoteliers, as I call it, and I would definitely love to interact with them, but I don't want a dialogue. Dialogue is where I would speak and you would listen. I wanted a monologue. That's what I told Professor Chaudhary. I said, there's only one condition that I want. I don't want it to be. I want it a both-way interaction. It can't be just one day that I keep giving a speech and rest keep hearing. So the fun of a meeting and an interaction is when both of you respond to each other. My topic that I was told to speak on is the future of travel trade in India. I know that with the current pandemic, a lot of you must be under stress. That we are studying hotel management, we are paying our fees, we are doing this course, and we don't know what the future would be all like, right? These would probably be one of the few questions that would be in your minds at this stage. And trust me, you are not wrong. Trust me, you are not wrong if you have this question. I'm here to address what the future of travel trade in India would look like. I don't know how many of you are aware that travel trade is not only about hotels and resorts and leisure and business destinations. Travel trade is about the travel agencies, the online travel agents like GoIPO, MMT, travel agencies like Sita, LPTI, and the rest of them. It also includes your tourism related industry, which is right from the travel guides that you will get in Agra and other locations. And it also encompasses the various aviation and the travel sector, like red bus and your buses and all these things apply. Now, this industry combined has a strength of close to 5% of our total workable force. We are 130 crore people in India, and it employs 5% of the workable force. Again, I'm using the word workable force because not everybody who stays at home works. There will be elders, there'll be grandparents, there'll be children, very small children who are schooling, there'll be people like you who are aspiring hoteliers, budding hoteliers. So yeah, I'm talking about the workable force. So it close to 5% is the employment rate, and we also contribute close to about 12% of India's GDP, which is a huge financial number. So this industry is there to stay. It may see ups, it may see downs, but ये इंडस्ट्री कभी भी बंद होने वाली इंडस्ट्री नहीं है. Okay, now that's one part of the question answered. Now, how will the trend of hotels look like in days to come? And how will I summarize that what is there which will happen in the future? What are the future trends? So I will try and answer these first. And before doing that, let me take you back into history. Like Professor Chaudhary said that I've been in the industry for close to about 30 years. It's 28 and a half now. Not 30 exactly, but yeah, a little lesser. And I have done nothing else apart from being in hotels. Now, there have been occasions when I've been speaking at IHM Dadar and IHM Lucknow, because I'm from IHM Lucknow. So whenever I travel to Lucknow, I make it a point to go there and meet the students there and the faculty, because they taught me at one point of time. They are my gurus also. So yeah, I make it a point to visit them. And IHM Dadar, which is Bombay Catering College, because the principal there was a teacher when I was at IHM Lucknow. So he keeps inviting me. So I make it a point that I interact with them. And one thing that I tell everybody, and every student possibly has it in the back of their minds, कि ऋषि सर आपका तो जरूर कोई ना कोई अंकल, कोई ना कोई आपका पहचान का इस इंडस्ट्री में रहा होगा. A lot of people ask me that question कि सर पुल्स तो चलते हैं, आपका पुल क्या था? To answer that, I've had no pulls. This is one industry जहाँ पे मेरा कोई काकी, uncle, masa, nobody that I knew before. In my entire family, we come from a government background, a government job background. My father was in a government job, and we are from a defense background. So nobody in my family, blood, friends, or even known distant relatives was employed in hotels when I came into the industry. This industry does not need any godfathers. All this industry is continued hard work, passion, and obviously a little amount of luck plays its role in every field. So it requires a continuous dedicated effort into making it big. All of you sitting here, possibly another 15 years, 20 years, another 15, 20 years, I'm sure that I would see you as HODs, as general managers, as vice presidents, as CEOs of various organizations. So this is one industry which is not really related to who you know who and who knows you and then getting a job. Your know who would possibly help you get a job. That's about it. Sustaining it is completely in your hands. Okay, so I started very, very hands-on. I started as a butler, which is close to being a steward at a hotel in Delhi, which was the Marriott Sheraton Hotel and Towers. I'm sure some of you must have heard about it. It's a five-star deluxe hotel with about 500 plus room inventory. So yeah, so that's where I started from, and that has been my journey. I've worked as a in the F&B as a waiter, as a steward. Then I've worked as a lobby manager in Holiday Inn. I've worked with hotels in Bombay, like the Ramada, which is a Wyndham Group hotel. I worked there as a general manager, then as a group general manager, because there were two hotels which were owned by the Rahejas. So I was managing both the hotels in Bombay with close to 500 rooms. Then I was involved with a project of a Carlson Hotel, which is it was initially meant to be a Radisson, then it became a Park Plaza. This was in Chandigarh, a very prime location of Chandigarh, and this had about 160 rooms. So I did the entire project of that hotel, and I always believe that to be a good hotelier, you should have knowledge of all the verticals, which is projects, operation, business development, and so on and so forth. Coming from your perspective, you are doing a hotel management course, right? Now, this course obviously teaches you a lot of things. Some of you may be saying that I'm excellent in F&B production. Some of you may say I'm excellent in F&B service. Now, coming back to the topic, the future trends in the industry. Future trend would belong to people who are into multi-skilling. Future trend would be for people, if a tandoor chef comes to me and says, sir, मैं सिर्फ तंदूर का काम जानता हूँ, he may not be so successful. But if somebody comes and says, sir, मेरे को तंदूर का काम आता है, I know the basics of the gravy also, and I can do the basic a la carte orders for Indian curry section as well. So possibly that will be the guy who will gain more prominence. And To add to it, to add gold to it, if somebody says, sir, I can do basic of South Indian also, wow, nothing to beat it. So multi-skilling would be the next need of the hour of the industry. Those single frame jobs, sir, I am the best housekeeper. Good, you are. But then what about front office? Do you have basic working knowledge of front office or not? So that will need to be seen. So along with your knowledge of housekeeping, this is the right time to acquire your knowledge on front office also. Go stand there. You, though your department, your passion, your first love may be housekeeping, but all I'm trying to say is go into front office also. Stand there. Ask the receptionist, ask the FOA or FOE that how exactly a check-in is done and how exactly a checkout is done and what is the software being used. So go ask them. It will be a time of multi-skilling. That's one word I want all of you to remember, possibly note it down in your mobile, scratch pads, phone pads, whatever. So multi-skilling would be the new normal. I'm sure you have attended a lot of webinars. Last week, my colleague Vikas was here to deliver a note, and they are the technical experts in their relative fields. I call myself a jack of all. A master, well, I don't know. So yeah, so this is one thing that I want you to remember, that multi-skilling would be the need of the hour. That will be the new normal. If you see the word new normal, नॉर्मल यूज टू बी, अगर आपको छुट्टी पे जाना है कहीं पे, मान लो आप कहीं शादी में जा रहे हैं, बड़ौदा जा रहे हैं, तो आप देखते थे होटल का रेट क्या है, रूम कैसे हैं और खाना अच्छा है कि नहीं है. अभी that trend will change. That trend will change. Guest will see hygiene and sanitation hai ki nahi hai. That's the first thing that the guest would look at. Is the hotel hygienic? Are they offering me contactless service? Are they offering me sanitized rooms, clean rooms? That is what the guest would look at, number one. Jaan sabko pyari hai, remember that. Second, obviously, they would look at the older norms, which was how good is the hotel, is the rate right, is the food right. They will look at the normal three. That will not go away. But the first priority, at least till the time this pandemic dies down, would be hygiene and sanitation. Those would become the normal for any guest who is walking into a hotel. Technology would play a very big role. Those of you who consider themselves to be good in technology, this is a good time to make the most of it. You are sitting home, learn new trends, as technology would play a master role in our industry. Right from a contactless check-in, which means that at the time of sending a reservation itself, we will ask him for his ID proof. So that when he comes, he doesn't have to pull out his Aadhaar or his driving license or his passport and give it to us. Because the minute he gives it to us, there is a contact that is happening. So the new norm would be contactless. That means he has already scanned his Aadhaar card, send it to you. He has even picked up a room that I want a room preferably higher floor or lower floor, or I want something which is closer to the lift. So he has already given his choice of room. He has already sent you his ID. When the guest comes in, he's straight away given his room key card. Now, this is about upper upscale hotels. That giving key card is mid-scale. Upper upscale would possibly, who have larger budgets, who play on 250 crore of investment, they would possibly go for a lock which will be operated to the guest mobile or his smart device that he's carrying. That means he takes his mobile, takes it to the lock, shows it there, and automatically, bingo, the room opens up. So this mobile, the hotel would send the QR code when the guest is traveling, and all they have to tell him is, sir, this way is the lift. That's about it. He knows his room number. The details are already there with the hotel. He has digitally signed it also. He goes straight up, opens his room, and he's in the room. Earlier in your trainings, in your industry exposure stage, as I call it, you would have gone through hotels which had a lot of things kept in the room. Now The welcome letters, I'm again coming back to technology, which I was talking about. The first was multi-scaling, the second is role of technology. So the welcome letters are passing. There would be an email when the guest checks in. He gets an email saying, listen, this is the services available, this is the timing of food, this is the restaurant, breakfast would be served in so and so location or at your room service, and this is how your stay would be like. Before he checks out, he gets a provisional bill again on his mobile, on his email. He can pay if he chooses to, again contactless, using NFC, using NEFT, RTGS, and whatever, all these banking paraphernalia he can use to pay whatever he has to pay the hotel. So that's about the technology bit of it. It does not really end there. There are many more things to it, like the lift button would probably be voice automated, or you will have exactly the lift buttons shown on your phone, so you can press which floor do you want to go to, and the lift takes you on that particular floor. So there'll be a lot of more technology, but I'm just touching upon the basic points here, as we wanted to discuss in length about how the trends of technology would, how the future trends of industry would be like. Guest perspective, like what we said, will change from being only a good hotel to a hygienic and good hotel. Some of you would know that housekeeping tends to be the underdogs of our industry. They are really looked down. Um, I see a lot of young ladies here. Possibly a few of them may have decided, like my wife used to work in housekeeping at one point of time. So you may have decided that housekeeping is a good department for me, or maybe more boys also may have decided about housekeeping, and you would want to get into housekeeping. But housekeeping was always like looked upon. They are back. They are back with vengeance now. Housekeeping would possibly be one of the top departments in any hotel, for the simple reason that they would now have to ensure hygiene, sanitation standards in the hotel, not only in the guest room, but at the reception, in the F&B outlets, and at all the locations. So housekeeping would really take a lot of effort, and people who are aspiring to be housekeepers, good luck to you. But like I said, if you are wanting to be a housekeeper, make sure that you learn the basics about engineering, and you also learn the basics about front office operations, because then you get groomed as a rounded hotelier. You get groomed as a better hotelier. So obviously, housekeeping would be one of the front runner departments till now. Till now, I remember we have always had fights, that I was from the front office background, and I have friends who have been from housekeeping and other backgrounds, F&B background. So normally GMs would come from either front office or from F&B. That was the trend during the older days. But now you would see a lot of housekeepers, and in fact, in our group, we have had a couple of housekeepers who have become very, very capable general managers. So if you're looking at housekeeping or production, why not? That's a good department to get into, as these would be front runner departments. Multi-skilling people, like I said earlier in my session, multi-skilling people would remain the front runners. They would be the ones who would get absorbed, possibly the first. If you come for an interview to any hotel GM or to a HOD of a hotel, let's say a executive chef in a hotel, and you want to be only into tandoor, he would possibly look at you. Okay, you know tandoor, good. Okay, you know basics of curry section also, that's very nice. So even if both of you, if there are two candidates, one who's rated as 18 and one who he rates as 19, the candidate at 18, if he is multi-skilled, would possibly get preference over the candidate who knows only about one section of production. That's the second bit. So multi-skilling, like I said earlier, would definitely be there. Multi-skilling, technology. These are two things that we have discussed till now. Okay. Now, Indian industry, I've been speaking to a lot of friends, people who are CEOs and COs and sitting at the top of the pyramid. And we have been discussing what the trends look like. Most of them have been very, very optimistic about the bounce back. It may be slow to come, but the bounce back will happen. You'll ask me what makes you feel so? Obviously, the basic reason why it will happen is because of our 130 crore population. Our domestic tourism itself would ensure that guests keep coming back to hotels. Now, if you see Surat being one of our larger hotels, how many foreigners do you think Surat would have? If we were to speak to the area head and vice president, area head Mr. Jana, he would possibly rate it as maybe about 5% or 7% foreigners and about 93% Indians. So, which means that mid market hotels were always more dependent on the domestic tourism or the domestic travel sector, the corporate sector. So I see revival of mid-market hotels happening immediately. I have friends in Bombay who are working for the Sofitel and Trident BKC, where they have a lot of budgets being allocated to attract the inbound sector. The inbound sector or the foreigners would not really travel in the next 6 months or 8 months. So they will have to redefine and reinvent the wheel and make themselves more domestic sector friendly. So I see mid-market sector bouncing back the earliest. And secondly, I see the business cities like maybe Surat or Vadodara or Lucknow or Jaipur. Jaipur is both leisure and commercial. So I see these cities bouncing back almost immediately. I'll tell you a reason why. If you have been able to find out, very smart. But if not, I'll tell you a reason why. Why these cities is what I named. If you see, all the cities that I spoke about are motorable cities. If you speak of Surat, it has maximum of its clients coming from Bombay, Ahmedabad, obviously Delhi also, and Bangalore, which means that from Bombay, from Ahmedabad, people can drive down to these cities. People will avoid traveling by flights, taking trains, or taking other public transport. If they have a car available, they'll prefer to drive down and then take up a hotel and stay there. So, cities which are connected to larger metros or cities which are dependent on transient traffic would possibly bounce back earlier than other cities. Leisure may take a little time because leisure hotels, people have already been home for about 2 months, maybe 3 months, and leisure hotels nobody wants to go to because 3 mahine ki chutti ke baad neither do they want to go back to their employer asking for leave, and neither does the employer want him to go on leave because work has already suffered a lot. They will want the employees to come back and get on the job rather than do anything else. So obviously, yes, this will be a good leisure. Would take possibly a little more time. Leisure would take possibly a little more time to bounce back, but yes, it will come back. But I was reading a very interesting report about marriages. Now, in the last 3 months, how many marriages you have seen? Possibly none, or maybe very little. कि किसी की मजबूरी में है, कोई बाहर से आया है या कुछ और मजबूरी है, डेट्स नहीं है तो लग्न हो रहे हैं. But otherwise, the marriages are possibly about 1/10 of what they used to be, right? अब ये जो इतनी शादियां कैंसिल हुई हैं, ये इतनी शादियां कैंसिल हुई हैं, ये शादियों का क्या होगा? It is not going to happen that India does not have marriages, and marriages has been a large chunk of our business. So there's a company called weddingsonline.com. I was reading their survey report yesterday. By the way, मैं दो ही चीजें करके अपने आप को बिजी रखता हूँ इस पैंडेमिक में. लाइक ऑल ऑफ यू आर लॉकडाउन, सो एम आई. बट मैं दो ही चीजें करके अपने आप को बिजी रखता हूँ. एक तो आई अटेंड ऑल दीज वेबिनार्स, आई रीड अ लॉट, and then last but not the least, I play a lot of Ludo online. I don't know how many of you play Ludo. There's a game called Ludo King. So I play a lot of Ludo online. So yeah, you can catch me on Ludo game also if you want. We can have a good round of Ludo session. But yeah, okay. So I was reading this report on weddings online, and most of these weddings will have they have been postponed from October till January, which means अगर अक्टूबर to जनवरी में इंडिया में मान लीजिए X number of शादियां होती थी, but because of this lockdown, we will now have about 5x marriages happening during the same period, which means we are looking at a lot of business coming to us by way of rooms, F&B, banquets, and the likes. So I think this will encourage the industry and it will give a boost to the industry in those periods once the pandemic has slowly, gradually leveled out or it has gone down a little. So, yeah, that's about the wedding season in India and about the business that will come. I also feel I'm very optimistic that you, as young undergrads, or maybe you're graduating undergrads as of now, maybe undergrads of the hospitality industry, have a better chance of survival over the older team members who used to exist. See, experience will always count. But if I have to take a fresher now, I will possibly take on somebody who has been from a hotel school background. पहले तो क्या होता था कि किसी ने सीधा आकर के हाउसकीपिंग में अप्लाई किया, अगले दिन से वो पब्लिक एरिया अटेंडेंट बन के उस होटल में ड्यूटी पे आ गया. No, that will change now. The graduates from the industry for being captains, assistant managers, management trainees, or at the grassroots level will have always a better chance. They will have a better chance to make it to the industry. Pehle, if they were close to, let's say, 10,000 students who are passing out, 8,000 would get absorbed and 2,000 would possibly keep struggling and then they would find other ways. किसी ने दुकान लगा ली, किसी ने कुछ और कर लिया, कोई फादर के बिजनेस में चला गया, किसी ने abroad चला गया, so those things will happen. But now, students coming out from colleges have an advantage, a distinct advantage over people who were not from a catering college background. Simple reason, people want now educated people to come in because they will be better armed to handle hygiene and sanitation. And hygiene is not only at housekeeping, my friends. Hygiene is at all levels. Hygiene is in the kitchen, hygiene is in purchase, finance, hygiene क्योंकि cash आता है, hygiene is in front office, is in receiving, security, and the works. It's all over. It's all over. So people who are educated would be preferred. And with this contactless service comes the importance of intelligence, artificial intelligence, AI, as it is called. Artificial intelligence is you have Alexas at home, and when you tell Alexa, play a Kishore Kumar song from 70s or from ABC movie, and Alexa plays. That is artificial intelligence. So that will take, people will be afraid to touch TV remotes, curtains, drapes. So they would possibly, upper upscale hotels would now invest a lot of money going into technology, which will mean that okay, they would have artificial intelligence where a guest checks in and says, Alexa, open my window panes and or my window curtains, and there's a motor which is connected, and straight away through voice command the window curtains open up. So yeah, artificial intelligence will possibly be a game changer for the upper upscale hotels. And these are the areas where you will get employed and where you will have more job opportunities. What has been happening in the industry, and like I said initially when I started the session, that I don't want it to be a monologue. I want it to be a two-ways interface where you and ask. So possibly what we can do is that I see my friend Akshay as the host. So possibly what you can do is try and answer them on this forum itself. So I am now throwing the house open to you, my friends. Remember, like what Professor Prasanjit had said, that there's a little somebody who asks the good questions and the intelligent.
Yes, sir. Can I start the session, sir? Questionnaire session? Can I start the questionnaire session, sir? Yes, sir. Sir, can I start the questionnaire session?
What did you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you at that time. Can you please
Sir,
repeat?
can I start the questionnaire session?
Please, please, please. I welcome all
Yes,
of them
yes,
to go
yes, sir.
ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But one by one, There should be
One
no
by
crosstalk, one by one, so that I can hear clearly.
yes.
Oh, very good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Good
So,
morning. I heard you.
yeah,
Yeah, I can hear
so,
you. Go ahead.
so myself, Tanya Chaudhary, I'm the final year student at LIM. So firstly, I was very inquisitive as of like Lodge is a chain hotel in very destination. So, sir, what will be your future plans to attract the tourists after the lockdown gets over? Sir, did you hear me?
No, I'm sorry. You'll have to repeat. I just heard that chain hotel and future. These are the two words I could hear. If you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
repeat
sir.
your question, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. So, as Lodge is a chain hotel in varied destinations, so what will be your future plans to attract the tourists after lockdown is over?
Okay. With Lodge Hotels, what we have done is, like I said, that we have to instill the feeling of safety in our guest. We have launched a program called Corona Safe, Raho Na Safe. Corona Safe, it is not CARO, Corona wala Corona nahi. Karo, Hindi wala,
Yeah.
KARO. Corona Safe, Raho Na Safe. That means you save others and be safe in return. Okay? So that is one way of promoting that we are a hygienic and well sanitized hotel chain. And these are the basic efforts we are making across all our hotels. That is one. B, we are attracting people through prepaid vouchers. We are telling them that you book today for any date till 2021, maybe December of 2021. Goa ka ab abhi book kar lijiye. Pay me, let's say, 6,000 rupees for 3 nights, which is a APAI sort of a package. Prices could vary from hotel to hotel, but a advanced pre-purchase scheme is second way of attracting hotel to our tourist destinations. Third is that we are in touch through our sales team. You'll be happy to know that last month we were able to send close to about 78,000 only WhatsApp messages to all our corporate HNI clients, travel agents, telling them that, hey, listen, our hotels are there. Once it ends, we'll love to welcome you back. So that is another way of keeping in touch with your clients, your potential clients. Does that
Okay.
answer your question?
Yes, sir, definitely. So, one more thing I would like to opine is that you said earlier that the first and most priority of the hotel should be safety. So, but I think, in my opinion, that it should be some social media exposure, because until and unless you don't inform people about your hygiene quality, about your food wellness and everything through your website or through another media apps, people will not know and they won't come to your hotels or resorts whatsoever.
Absolutely well put. You may be the safest place on earth, but what is the point in being the safest place unless and until your guest and your potential clients know about it? So, very well put. What we are doing today, like I said, like our Ankleshwar Hotel, our Surat Hotel, they have made the messaging that I was telling you, WhatsApp messages. What we have done is we have made 90-second, 60-second videos showing right from a check-in how the hotel car is being sanitized to the main door handle being sanitized and how we are delivering food. So very well said. Social media is the need of the hour. As I call it, it is the necessary evil as on date. You need to survive it. Very well put. Yeah.
Good Thank noon, you. sir.
Namaskar. Tell me.
My name is Dishan Patel.
Yeah, Dishant.
Sir, my question is how a manager can motivate his employees to perform better?
Okay, that's a nice question, and you have a nice DP also, smiling DP, Dishant. And
Thank you, sir.
okay, now a manager, who's a good manager, Dishant? This is not only for you, but I'm asking everybody on the forum here, and I'll answer it. You can think about the answers that you would have given. Who is a good manager?
Manager who?
I have always rated it, Dishant. A good manager is somebody who thinks from here, heart, okay,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes.
obviously uses more of this also. So thinking from your heart and then planning what to do and how it has to be done is a good manager.
Sir,
Okay.
can I
I'm
ask?
back. I'm back. Okay. I didn't answer Dishant's question fully. So just a minute, Rajesh. Okay. So Dishant, a good manager is somebody who thinks from his heart, and he keeps himself in the shoes of his team members. He feels their pains, what they are going through, what is it that is bothering them, and also being a part of them, right?
Yes.
Now, what we do is a lot of people are sitting back home. हमारा तंदूर का शेफ सूरत का शायद उत्तराखंड में बैठा होगा या हिमाचल में बैठा होगा या बंगाल में बैठा होगा. But what we try and do is that through our HRs and the HODs, it is very easy to make a WhatsApp group, right? Today, technology, you youngsters know it better than me. So they make a WhatsApp group, and on a daily basis, they send them a motivational message. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Everybody needs money, but besides money, also you need some support. So that is what a good manager can do to keep his team motivated by being in touch with them, by understanding, and by listening to their problems.
Yes, sir.
Right? Does that answer your
Yes, sir.
question, Prashant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's
Yes.
next? I don't know.
Yes.
Uh,
Myself,
sir,
Rajesh Das, and I
Yeah.
am a student of last year of food production. I want to say especially thanks to Principal Sir for giving us this opportunity to talk with you. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. My first question is already we all has gone back 6 months, and we all are also know it chances to get a promotion between 2 years. So what should I do so that can get instant internal promotion and good salary?
Okay, now this is something that what can you do to get on the higher on the ladder? Possibly that is what you are
Yes.
meaning to say, right, Rajesh? Once you go higher on the ladder, see, always I have always followed money. Okay, I also have a old mother, I also have kids, I also have parents, I have everybody like you, है ना? मेरे भी घर परिवार है. पैसा सबको चाहिए. But what I am trying to say is that I money will follow the designation. Money is byproduct of designation. अभी टेल मी कोई सीईओ है किसी होटल चेन का, तो वो 5,000 की सैलरी पे तो नहीं होगा राजेश. अगर सीईओ है तो 5 लाख पे
Yes.
होगा, 50 लाख पे होगा, एबीसी. सो गो फॉर डेजिग्नेशन. Don't look only at money throughout your life. Go for designation, money will come by the by. Now, how do you go for the next designation? A, in the same organization, and B, by jumping organizations. These are the only two ways. In your own organization, you have already put in 2, 5, 10, whatever number of months or year or whatever. So in the same organization, you can get into what we spoke about earlier, multi-skilling. I saw your DP. You have a very nice DP, and I believe आपने food production की ही DP लगाई हुई है, possibly जहाँ पे भी आपने काम किया था. So yeah, that's very nice. But like what I said specifically about kitchen, कि अगर आप बोलोगे सर मैं तंदूर का काम जानता हूँ, sorry I don't want you. आप बोलो सर मैं तंदूर साउथ इंडियन भी कर लेता हूँ और मैं इंडियन भी जानता हूँ सर बेसिक्स, यू विल बी द फर्स्ट वन टू गेट अब्सॉर्ब. सी, अदरवाइज मेरे लिए तंदूर के लिए एक आदमी फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से 15,000 रुपए, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग अ नंबर. इंडियन का एक आदमी फॉर एग्जांपल अगेन 15, करी सेक्शन में 15, तो 15 या 45. Now, if I have one man who's multi-skilled, I will happily pay him a 25 or a 30 because I'm still saving another 10, 15,000. So multi-skilling will be the need of the hour. Don't say, you can say, sir, I'm master in tandoor, but I know about Indian curry and South Indian and maybe other cuisines also. You can call yourself master of one, but learn about other departments. That's another way. Okay. And then, like I always say, I also started with 680 rupees as my salary in 92 at Morris Sheraton Hotel and Tars. And it takes time. It does take time. Don't get frustrated. Production is a lovely line to get into. Don't get frustrated. I have a lot of friends who are sitting out in US as corporate chefs of various international chains, and they are doing phenomenally well for themselves. And I'm sure with the passion, if you have the passion and the zeal, you will be able to reach there. Next, please. If that answers your question, then next,
Sir,
please.
yes.
Namaskar,
Let's,
sir.
sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. If you don't, I have one more questions. If you don't mind, can I ask?
Okay, but quickly, because I see my
Yeah.
my friend here, Raji, getting a little Raji Dharia. I don't know if I'm getting the name right,
Yes.
but yeah, she is getting restless. So tell me quickly.
Will the staff care as much as the guest in cleanliness?
Will the staff?
Will the staff care as much as the guest in cleanliness, like our health?
आप मेरे को हिंदी
our
में
health.
बताओ ये क्वेश्चन, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया आपका क्वेश्चन.
जैसे हम आफ्टर कोरोना के बाद गेस्ट का देखभाल करने वाले, क्या वैसे हमारा भी मतलब स्टाफ का भी देखभाल होंगे वहाँ पे?
See, charity begins at home. जो हम लॉर्ड्स में कर रहे हैं, अगर फ्रंट ऑफ द हाउस के लिए इंफ्रारेड थर्मामीटर आपने देखा होगा, वो बंदूक लगा के हर एक मॉल में हर एक जगह पे गोली मारते हैं, तो वो इंफ्रारेड थर्मामीटर है. तो वो हम अगर फ्रंट ऑफ द हाउस के लिए ले रहे हैं तो हम बैक ऑफ द हाउस के लिए ले रहे हैं. इसी तरह से पेडल ऑपरेटेड, दैट मींस फुट ऑपरेटेड, कि आप पैर से दबाओ और उसमें से आपका सैनिटाइजेशन लिक्विड आएगा. अगर हम फ्रंट से लगा रहे हैं, फ्रंट ऑफ द हाउस में लगा रहे हैं, तो हम बैक ऑफ द हाउस में भी लगा रहे हैं. एंड रिमेंबर, who creates the hotel? It's people like you and me who create the hotel, right? So we will have to sanitize ourselves and encourage our friends. क्योंकि आप तो राजेश सब कुछ करके अंदर आए, मास्क पहन के, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग करके, आपके बगल वाला अगर वो सब करके नहीं आया तो आप भी इफेक्ट हो सकते हो. That is the reason why I said we are launching Corona Safe and रहो ना सेफ. प्लीज मेरे को भी तुम सेव कर सकते हो भाई, एंड खुद भी सेफ रह सकते हो. ओवर टू यू राजी. आई थिंक शी हैज बीन वेरी पेशेंट till now, but yeah, thank you Rajesh. Yeah, Raji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir, and all. My name is Rajeshwari Dharia, and as you say, sir, that this industry doesn't need any godfather, but for those who are unemployed right now these days due to COVID-19, what would be your advice or suggestion so that they can grow their career? That as I hope you understand what I asking for.
Yes, I did understand your question. People who are sitting home, what should they do? That's your question, right?
Yes.
Now, see, this is a very, very tricky question and a good question also. I was speaking to somebody yesterday evening. He is also an alumni from IHM Lucknow, and he was possibly about 8-10 years younger to me, and he was working with Inox Leisure. Have you heard of Inox mall chain?
Yes. Yes.
So he was working for Inox Leisure. He was not working as an assistant manager or manager or something. He was working as a regional head, which meant he had 3 states under him. He called me up saying, "Senior, मेरी job चली गई, क्या करूं?" So it's not only people at grassroots level, it is people at the top also who are facing the heat. Sorry, that's a smoker's cough. That is not a COVID cough. So people who smoke get a cough, so don't smoke. That's my another advice. So okay, now this I was trying to help him out, and I realized there's nothing one can do to help out such people. The only advice I could give him was be patient, survive on the savings that you have. अगर आपको मालूम है कि अगले 3 महीने घर बैठना है या 4 महीने घर बैठना है, मेरे पास 20,000 रुपए हैं, तो rather than spend all of it in single day, I prefer to spend it over a period of 4 months. So survive on the savings you have got. I'm glad that आप लोग, क्योंकि you are budding hoteliers, तो आपके ऊपर वो फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर आज की डेट में शायद नहीं होगा, आपके पेरेंट्स के ऊपर होगा कि उनको देखना है ये सब चीज. बट इस समय they should sit back. I told him the same thing. I should sit back home, cut down on your expenses, do a lot of reading, and right time to apply. When things open up, people will be needed. Because why I'm saying is there'll be a massive churn around happening in the industry. जैसे ही hotels खुलेंगे, things normal पे आएंगी. शायद राजेश ने भी यही पूछा था, there'll be a lot of churn around. A lot of people would want to leave X chain and go to Y, and from Y go to Z, because X में उनको लगा कि अरे मेरे को तो उन्होंने घर बिठा दिया था, मैं इनके साथ नहीं काम करूंगा। या फिर मेरे साथ X ने घर बिठाया था लेकिन मेरे टच में रहे थे, मेरे को रोज फोन आते थे मेरे HR के, मेरे से बात करता था मेरा HOD, तो मैं तो उसी चेन में। तो बहुत सारे लोग टर्न अराउंड होंगे। There will be plenty of options available post the pandemic gets over. So as of now, have patience, sit back home and play Ludo, like I said, Ludo King.
Right, sir. And one more question, sir. That as there have been many five-star international hotel brands which were coming to India, sir. And I heard that, matlab, what will scenario that new hotels are coming? As I heard that Surat having a Hyatt in a future. So in this pandemic,
The programs
what
will
will be
not be
scenario?
See, the programs will not be postponed. Okay. Now there is a feeling. I don't know how many of you have done it. मेरा phone इस lockdown के दौरान खराब हो गया था. I went to Kohinoor. It opened one day, so I went there, and my daughters who are graduating like you, they told me, Papa, we are not buying a Oppo, Vivo, anything. We are not buying Chinese. Right? मेरे पास चाइना से रोज मेल आते हैं कि सर हमारी फर्नीचर फैक्ट्री है, हमारी इक्विपमेंट किचन इक्विपमेंट फैक्ट्री है, एंड आई हैव रिटन टू देम, सॉरी, आई विल बाय लोकली. Now what will happen is a lot of people will go back to local chains. So this is where chains like us, Lords Hotels, which is a local, प्रधानमंत्री साहब ने भी अपनी स्पीच में उस दिन कहा था कि locals will be the new global. So vocal for local, he said. Vocal for local is the right word that he said. So yeah, we are also trying to be since we are a local chain, we will also try to promote ourselves. But plans of a Hyatt coming to Surat will not get shelved. It may get delayed. If it was under construction, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 6 महीने का delay होगा, but it will come up. It is not that कि आज का आज वो उसे बंद कर देंगे. So there would not be any changes per se that will happen once this is done. I remember when I was in Surat, जब floods हुए थे 2006 कब हुए थे? 2006.
2006.
I was the general manager of the hotel which is next to your institute, Lords Plaza Surat, right? 2006, I was the GM there. And before that also there was floods when I was again in Surat. This was in the year 93 or 94, if I remember correctly. जब plague भी आया था. इतनी बड़ी बीमारियां आई, plague, floods, this. Now Surat has forgotten about it. Possibly you youngsters may not even know about it. तो आने वाले 5 साल में Indian memory is very short-lived. वो गजनी पिक्चर देखी है आपने? गजनी, he used to keep forgetting. He used to keep forgetting. So Indian memory is lost. So possibly next 6 months you will feel कि ये कभी हुआ ही नहीं था. तो ये जो 3 महीने हैं, be with your parents, have spent good time with them, enjoy with them, make the most of it, help your parents, help your mother, do those sort of things which will create a lifetime impact and you will create memories for yourself, right?
Right, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
Sorry, sir. I have one more question. I want to ask.
I see this little girl getting impatient. I don't see her name, but her logo says Galaxy on 7.
Namaskar, sir. Urmi Sharma here.
Urmi, namaskar.
How are you, sir?
Very fine, thank you. Rajesh, we'll come back to you. Huh?
Thanks for listening me, sir. Sir, actually, I want to ask you that how can I improve my communication skill? Because in each and every hotel, we are providing good services. But in service, I guess before providing food to the guests, communication is very important. So can you please help me with that?
Excellent question. I appreciate that. Now, Urmi, communication to me is not about the gift of gab. It's not about कितनी अच्छी अंग्रेजी बोल लेता है या हिंदी बोल लेता है, okay? It's not only about the gift of gab. It is about a genuine warmth that you show towards your guest. That comes from within. We have had a lot of cases where I have seen guests, especially foreigners, writing about local Goans or Keralite staff if they were in Goa. They have written good comments about them in our Goa hotel also. They have written excellent comments about them, and I was surprised कि ये तो Russian guest था who cannot even speak English. And knowing my chef, he cannot even speak English or Hindi both because he is only Bengali speaking or whatever language. How come he got such good comments? It's about a genuine care and passion that comes from within. That is part one, which is a non-verbal sort of communication. Okay, this is communication from here to your heart to heart communication, as I call it. It is through your eyes, it is through your gestures. The minute if I'm speaking to you and I pull out my eyes like this, you'll get scared. Arey, kya hua inko? That is negative communication, right? Body language is another form of communication. Obviously, it also refers to your communication skills, which can be improved by practicing over a period of time. The industry sessions that you go through, the industrial trainings that you go through, this all gives you a practice on how you can improve yourself. First guest you would realize was angry at you. The first time in Maurya's, it takes me back to 92. I'll just take another 10 seconds to tell you the story. In 92, I was in Maurya's, and we used to have, I was stationed at a place called the Towers Block. Now, this was just about 80 room, I think, yeah, 80 or 100 room block out of the 580 rooms. Yeah, it was a super specialized tower with premium services. And yeah, if let's say if somebody Tom, Dick, and Harry walks in, he would not get a room in that block. It was only if you were a HNI, if you were a Harshad Mehta and those level of people used to stay there. Only if you were a HNI, you would get accommodation in that block. Otherwise, sorry, they will not give you accommodation, even if you were capable of paying. So the first time we used to have a champagne check-in. Okay, we used to give Marquis de Pompadour, which is the Indian champagne, or Cordon Negro, one of these two champagnes we used to give, and we used to do a champagne check-in, which means that when a guest checks in, within 30 seconds, a butler had to go and present the champagne. The guest could say, "Okay, keep it." 99% of the guests used to say, "Okay, keep it there, leave it, I'll have it later," and they would not. Their profile was so high that they would not even have it. Some of them used to pick it up and take it also in their suitcases later, but that's okay. But rarely any guest used to say कि ये champagne मेरे को खोल दो. The first time I went there as a just pass out from the industry, मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में कभी champagne की बोतल नहीं खोली थी. There was a foreigner lady who was heading the Deutsche Bank. I still remember. There's a bank, Deutsche Bank, if you know. So she was the Asia Pacific head of Deutsche Bank, and she was supposed to stay there for 4 weeks. The first time I opened the champagne bottle, I popped the cork, and it straight went and hit her on the stomach. Imagine what a blunder. But yeah, that's history now. And then that was incident. And then through my body language, gesture, and I was so apologetic that the lady never put a complaint. I remember she tipped me $10 during those days. And $10 was 40 rupees that time dollar. So I got 400 rupees when my salary was 680 rupees only. So that is non-verbal sort of communication which you can do. So yeah, the lot of incidents that keep happening. If that answers your question, okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, one more last question I want to ask you.
No, then I'll go to Rajesh because he said first before you.
All
Then we'll
right,
come
sir.
back to
Okay.
you. We'll come back to you.
Yeah. Sure, sir.
Rajesh.
Please go ahead. Thank you.
Really, I'm very, very sorry for disturb you again. I want to ask why the rules and regulation is HACCP and FASCSAI is pick up. So in the same way, pick up. In the same way, pressure will come to us.
Right. Okay. Now, first of all, tell me which place are you in, Rajesh? I see a lot of coconut trees behind you. Are there coconut trees?
Yes.
Which city
Actually,
are you
in Surat.
In Surat, oh, coconut trees, nice.
It's
very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Now, FSSAI and HACCP rules are basically the basics of governing how a process should be carried out. Okay. They relate to hygiene, sanitation of any organization. Now, given this पैंडेमिक इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. पहले आपके होटल में सब्जी आती थी तो ऐसे ही अंदर आ जाती थी, बनने के पहले वॉश होती थी. नाउ रूल्स have been slightly tweaked by the government. It says that when you get it inside, you have to wash it with so and so solution and keep them soaked for such and such time. Even eggs will need to be washed when they're coming into the hotels. Obviously, it means it's not about extra pressure, but it is about one more work that will need, one more process that will need to be done before we actually serve food. This, in a way, is good for the hotels who will be able to give a hygienic environment to their guests. And like your 5-star ratings, they are changing rules in that also. They're changing the rules in that also, that you will have to have a foot stand where guest does a contactless sanitation for his hands. So yeah, it's happening all over. It is not about pressure. It's just about adding a process. That's how I see it. Yeah, I think the lady had another question to ask when we cut her. Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. My name is Ramana Nishita. I have to ask that how will I react to a negative reviews or complaint from the guest while staying at hotel?
If I understood you rightly, your question is that how will you react to a guest complaint,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm sure your principal and your faculty members, they are learned enough, they will tell you in their own ways. But I have a simplified way of putting it. My way, what I was taught, and what I firmly believe in, Nishita, is fairly simple as compared to anything else. कई बार होता है गेस्ट कंप्लेन करता है, खाना अच्छा नहीं था तुम्हारा, तुम्हारे खाने में नमक कितना, तो आदमी बीच में बोल पड़ता है, नहीं सर इसमें तो नमक कम था. Don't do that. Don't. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I audible, Professor Chaudhary?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. You are audible,
Yes, sir.
sir.
You are audible.
Am I audible to all?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, good. So, Nishita, coming back to your question, now, first thing is, it's not because I'm saying that, but science proves it, that if a person is angry, your parents are angry, your sibling is angry, your professor is angry, your girlfriend, boyfriend is angry, they can maximum shout at you for not more than 1 minute. Gusse mein. Let him first
Yeah.
speak, hear him out. Okay, that is first part of it. Then ascertain the exact nature of problem. गेस्ट जब गुस्सा होता है तो वो बोलेगा तुम्हारे खाने में नमक ज्यादा है, तुम्हें मालूम है मेरे को आज चेक इन पे 1 घंटा वेट करना पड़ा, वहां पे इतनी लंबी लाइन थी, और तुम्हारी टैक्सी, तुम्हारी कार तो मेरे को लेने ही नहीं आई. सो असर्टेन कि इसमें एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम कहाँ पे है, which has hit him the most. The problem the taxi that didn't come to pick him up, or was it the waiting time at the reception, or was it the खाने में नमक? ठीक है. So first, listen patiently. Second, ascertain exact nature of problem. Third, seek remedial action and offer instant apology. Be apologetic. I'll rather say be apologetic and seek remedial action. कि इसको मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ या कर सकता हूँ जिससे कि ये प्रॉब्लम या कंप्लेंट इसकी खत्म हो जाए. That is one. Last but not the least, get back to the guest with the process, whatever you have done. Call him back. He'll be so happy that if you call him up. It has happened to me also, because I stay at a lot of hotels as a guest. And it has happened to me also where a person called me up the next day when I was going out of the hotel, and he said, so I'm so sorry, I checked completely into your taxi episode and it is because of so and so reason this happened. So get back to him. Let him know what you have done. Normally, the first thought that comes to our mind as hoteliers is discount de do. Please understand, a guest is not looking only at a discount. At this level, जब वो 5,000 रुपए का रूम पे कर रहा है या 3,000 पे कर रहा है, तो वो 100-200 रुपए के चाय का कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री लेकर के या डिस्काउंट लेकर will not solve his purpose. His ego has been hurt, which needs to be massaged. So I think this is a way that I would go about handling guest complaints.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, there are two of them. I don't know which two of them were speaking. Please identify.
I'm
Akash.
Sir, yes, sir. I am Akash Putran. Good afternoon,
And then
sir.
there was a lady also who wanted to ask a question.
Yes, Khushbu, sir.
Okay. So we will, Akash, we will let ladies be first.
Okay,
I'll
sir,
come back to you,
definitely.
Akash. Yeah, Khushbu, go ahead.
Okay, sir.
This is
My
only
name
because both
Khushbu.
of you speak together. Both of you spoke together. That's the reason I
Yeah,
said.
no problem, sir.
ladies
No
first.
problem. I will.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, tell me.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. My name is Khushbu Kamar Rathod.
And I want to ask you that you said earlier that nowadays people prefer to go by their cars wherever they want to go, like visit somewhere. So how it affects the revenue of those companies who offers like traveling by, suppose they're a red bus travel company, they nowadays social distancing is very important, so the number of passengers in the buses gets reduced. So how it affects the revenue of the company?
Okay. Now, what I was saying is that hotels which are motorable distance, where people can travel by their own transport, will first to get revive, will first to revive. Okay. Now, this does not mean that there will be nobody who will be traveling by a red bus or by a flight. If I have to travel from Bombay to Delhi, I have to travel on something very important. I will have to take a flight. I'm talking about myself. It's a real life experience. I can't travel by road from Bombay to Delhi. But in the initial days, the days of opening up, people will first prefer to go shorter distance by their own transport, then maybe switch over to flights and other modes. Yes, this will affect the revenue of Redbus or Indigo or SpiceJet, because government was even looking at the fact that they will have one passenger per seat. एक फ्लाइट में 3
Yes,
सीट
sir.
होती हैं, अल्फा बीटा चार्ली, दूसरी तरफ आपकी DEF. तो अल्फा बीटा चार्ली में दे वांटेड टू हैव समबडी ओनली सिटिंग एट अल्फा, which is seat number A. तो बाकी 3 सीटें खाली जाएंगी.
Yes,
In
sir.
turn, this meant that the flight will be operating at 1/3 their load factor. जितना वो ले सकते हैं, अगर 600 आदमी तो वो 200 लेके ही फ्लाई कर रहे हैं.
Yes, sir.
तो that is what it meant. So, which means that indirectly they will, if flying to Delhi costs them 10,000 rupees of fuel, they will automatically raise the fares. So, शुरू में ये खबर आई थी, the fares will go up 3 times. A Bombay Delhi flight which is available for 6 to 8,000 rupees will now be available for anywhere around 18 to 25,000 rupees. So they will end up recovering from us. Same thing was being planned in buses and general, ये अपना जो normal sleeper class है railways में, they were planning कि जो बीच की सीट होती है folding,
Yes,
वो वाली सीट पे they will not book anybody to travel. But these are various thoughts, and this is a point which you, me, Lords, Marriott, Modi ji and Trump Saab have also not seen in their lifetime. So this is a pandemic which has never been seen before. So obviously people are now realizing कि क्या करना है, decisions are being made, we are turning around, and all those things are happening. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yes, I come back to the gentleman who was trying to ask a question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, my question is, in what ways will the hotel industry change once people being traveling again?
Okay, now this question partially I've answered in my opening note, what we were speaking about, what way the industry will change. Like I said, housekeeping will come to the forefront. They will play a very pivotal role. F&B will get affected because you won't see a lot of mice and conferencing happening now. So F&B will surely take a hit in the initial stage only. I'm not saying forever, but in the initial stage, housekeeping F&B may take a hit. IT and AI. IT is infrastructure, and the IT
Yeah,
would take a major role again by way of, let's say, voice commands, by way of lifts. Like I said, ki lifts will have buttons and you can push them on your mobile. So these will be the visual changes that you'll see. Hygiene and sanitation obviously will be of paramount importance once industry opens. That those hotels will get business who have hygiene and cleanliness on their number one list. So these are some of the things that will change for sure in post-COVID era. And obviously from staffing front, multi-skilled workers would be the first ones to get employed.
sir, do you think the social distancing will be maintained in the hotel industry in future also? Because I saw the news yesterday. There was some the news are saying that in hotel industry in almost take 1.5 years to take a changes some, and it will be normal to take a normal. So do you think social industry will be social distancing will be maintained after COVID-19?
Yeah, sure. Because today what happens is, who comes into hotel? I remember when they had lifted the alcohol ban in Bombay, we saw on the roads that there were queues and queues of people, right? Now, once hotel industry opens, I don't expect the same thing to happen, because the profile of a person who comes into a hotel is completely different than the profile who stands at the liquor counter buying his booze. Okay, now the profile of the person who comes in, he will prefer to wait. If there is somebody who is already at the check-in counter, he will stand 2 feet away. He's the guy who's used to flights. In flights at the airport, if there's somebody at the check-in counter, you wait about 4 feet away already. The second person has to wait behind the yellow line. So the same would be applicable now for hotels. Hotels would be very easily, it will be easily possible for us to do it. In fact, Ankleshwar Hotel, I don't know अगर आपने सूरत का होटल देखा है, वहाँ पे we are doing trials every day कि lobby placing, lobby seating किस तरह से करें. There will be very little seating in the lobby now. LA, like we had 40 people who could sit in the lobby. Now it will hardly be 10 or 12 seats in the lobby, and that also at a distance from one another. Same thing goes for F&B. Your restaurants will have distance. Your tables, जो पहले 8 की table थी, 6 की table थी, now it will be more
Yeah.
of ones and twos, and so the restaurant which was, let's say, 110 cover would now convert into a 60 cover or 40 cover restaurant. So social distancing in hotels is definitely possible. हमारी बिल्डिंग में अगर किसी लिफ्ट में अगर मैं पहले से अंदर हूँ, दूसरे ने बटन दबा भी दिया and the gate opens up, the other guy will not come in because he wants to protect himself and protect others. करो ना safe, रहो ना safe. So he wants to protect both of, अपने आप को भी protect करना है, मेरे को भी करना है. So people, educated people will follow that.
Yeah.
Does that answer your
That's a
question,
nice one.
Akash?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. I agree with you. But
Yeah. Who was next?
Yes. Sir, sorry, sir. Suddenly I have come one question in my mind, so I want to ask.
Please, Rajesh.
Sir, would you like to share something about your journey in short, please? Like how long did it take you to come on this position?
See, now, like I said in my opening note, I've been with the industry for 28 years. And I've been with Lords for 8 years. Okay. Now my journey from a butler to a manager level, which is executive level, took me close to about 2.5 years, 3 years. I became a lobby manager. From F&B, I shifted to front office. Then from lobby manager to a HOD, another maybe 2 years. And then from a HOD to a general manager, again maybe another 4 years. So from general manager to this level, a group GM, and then to this, another maybe 10 years. So in short, 28 years, like I told you, from ground zero to wherever we are today. Yeah. So it has been an exciting journey for sure. And it can happen faster. Now more avenues have opened up. Now everybody who passes out from a catering college has possibly 2 or 3 jobs already. He has got a job with a call center. He's got job with a travel agency. Like my daughter, I'll be honest, she passed out from IHM Dadar and she had 3 or 4 jobs with her. She had a job with a travel agency called Sita, then with some other hotel, and obviously she chose Taj Hotels. That was her wish, but yeah. So today opportunities are much more than what they used to be way back in 92. No hotel chain used to come to us. We used to go to hotel chains and ask them, sir, do you want people to be employed at your chain? So now opportunities have changed. Today chains are coming to you. People are looking at skilled manpower. There's no dearth of opportunities for you guys. The thing is, you have to decide which department you want to get into. Make sure you are multi-skilled. Make sure you are armed with patience and adequate knowledge to stay put there. I think these things will help. And obviously, if you are looking at, I was initially in the upper upscale cadre. Upper upscale hotels are like your Marriotts and Tajes and Oberois. And then from there, I moved to mid-scale. So that's another segment. And I think mid-scale sector is there to stay in India at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Thank you,
Come
sir.
again?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Tanya. Tanya, right?
Yeah, sir. Sir, my last question of the list was that since non-vegetarian cuisine would be severely affected due to this COVID-19, so do you think hotels around India will adopt extensive vegetarian cuisine only?
See, it has not been a proven fact that game birds, as they are called, which is your chicken and fish and prawns and lamb that we eat, are carriers of COVID virus. Okay, that's not been proven fact till now. It came from a bat which was mutated. Mutated means uski genes ke साथ उन्होंने छेड़खानी की in Wuhan, China. That is how this spread out. Now, in India, you will not have rather a lot of people who are fond of eating bat. I'm sure Indians don't like to eat bat. So yeah, for India, chicken and fish, that may not get affected so much. But yes, people will be careful. Obviously, by saying that, what I'm trying to say is that we used to order at least once a week from outside or go out to eat. Now, from the 18th of March was the last day we went out until today, whatever day it is, 29th. Okay, it's been about 70-75 days. हमने बाहर से सिर्फ एक बार last week खाना मंगाया था. That also burgers from a chain where we did not involve Swiggy or Zomato. We went there, we placed an advance order, paid online, went there, picked it up and got it on our own. And we got it, I'll tell you the name of the place also. We got it from MACD. Why MACD? Because I think that these brands will maintain their standard. So brands which are maintaining standards and pushing their product, like if you see MACD, KFC, all these Domino's, they are talking about hygiene standards and all those things. So like somebody asked earlier, people who are on the social media pushing their product will definitely gain importance. So I don't think कि बहुत ज़्यादा फर्क आएगा ताने on non-veg, but yeah, it will definitely see a dip. That's for sure.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We will take
Good noon, sir.
we will take one or two more questions and then we end it, Chaudhary sir. And then
Yes,
people
sir.
can write to
Yes, sir.
shipuri@hotels.com. I'll be happy to answer.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Good noon, sir.
Very good afternoon, my friend.
Sir, last question.
Okay.
Nowadays, social media is very helpful to hotel industry. But what happen if there is no social media?
Nowadays, social media is important to the industry, but
Yes.
what happened? What happens?
If there is no social media?
Okay, now see, way back in 92 when I graduated, there was no social media. पर तब ऐसा तो नहीं था कि तब hotels exist नहीं करते थे. Hotels still existed. They were still doing business. They were still active and they were flourishing. So I don't want to answer your question with a question, but to answer it, see, that time was a day of print media. You had ads in newspapers. Oberoi's used to advertise on, I remember Taj advertisement. I'm sure you must have also seen on TV channels. So that time they were using the print and the digital media. Then came social media. So a lot of hotels shifted based on that because words travel around faster and they are cheaper. Initially, I remember using a BlackBerry Messenger when we had BlackBerry phones, and then SMS. SMS used to cost 1 rupee and 2 rupees and 5 rupees also in early days. Now today, WhatsApp costs you nothing, zero. So with the advancement of technology, new things have come in, and chains have to adapt themselves to this to be able to stay in the run. तो अगर सोशल मीडिया नहीं होता तो ऐसा नहीं था कि तब होटल नहीं चलते थे, तब भी चलते थे. But then they had different ways of advertising. Airline magazine, newspapers, TV channels, radio के ऊपर jingle. Rugby Hotel माथेरान में है. They were the first ones to do radio jingle on Rugby Hotel माथेरान. They had a number 52 या 555 something, and they used to advertise. माथेरान जाना है गुजराती में, and call 555 to get the booking done instantly. So yeah, they had different means. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
You're
sir.
welcome, my friend.
Sir, I have one more. Can I ask?
Okay. After Rajesh, we take one more question and then we call it quits. Yeah, Rajesh, go ahead.
Yes. Sir, now I am all jobless.
Mhm.
So after COVID-19, what should I do for job?
You have already passed out, you mean, right?
Yes.
Okay. After COVID-19, you should start applying to chains. Everybody would be looking at people. Trust me, I'll give you an example here. Okay. आप लोग को टेंशन होगी, चिंता होगी. I'll give you a real life example. We opened this hotel, beautiful hotel in Lonavala. 36 room hotel with about 90 people because it's a F&B oriented hotel. Okay, it has extensive F&B, both production and service. So we opened this hotel on the 15th of April, 15th of April. Yeah, 15th of April was the opening. Now most of the staff there has gone today. There's nobody there. Tomorrow, if I need to open a hotel and I have CV of a qualified guy who is willing to come to me, he is not acting pricey and he's willing to come to me and he is multi-skilled, he has a year's experience, I would first take him on. Because जो आदमी गढ़वाल में बैठा है वो आना नहीं चाहेगा, जो लोग घर चले गए हैं वो चाहेंगे कि नहीं अभी यार गांव में देखो, गांव में एक चीज अच्छी है कि एवरीबॉडी गेट्स खाना टू ईट, नोबडी डाइज ऑफ हंगर. ओके, so he will not want to come back, he'll want to stay with his family or with his wife or with his children. He'll say यार 2 महीने और देख लेते हैं, सब ठीक हो जाएगा तो जाएंगे. पर 2 महीने में तो होटल को तो खुलने के लिए आदमी चाहिए ही चाहिए. और अगर राजेश बैठा है वहां पे तो he'll immediately get a job. And if that is worrying you so much, please send a mail to Professor Chaudhary. And at Lords, the minute we start opening up, or any one of you or your seniors at LIHM, Professor Chaudhary, who is
Sir,
looking
we
for
are
a job
doing
or
that.
who is jobless, please collect their applications and mark them specifically. Production,
Yes, sir.
मेरे को एक आप bunch दे दो, service एक bunch दे दो, housekeeping का एक bunch दे दो, बाकियों का सबका दे दो. We'll be happy to take them on board.
Sir, we doing, sir, we doing.
Good, and we'll make sure that everybody who is a LHM product will get a job for sure.
Thank you, sir.
The last question.
Sir, anybody is there? Now, can I end the end of the sessions?
If there are no questions, we can end it. If
Sir,
there's
Akash Putran is here.
Sir, may I?
Okay. Now again, there's a lady and a gentleman, so ladies get the preference.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir,
Please, please go ahead.
Sir,
sir, what
actually, I
about,
want to
sir?
ask you that.
Okay, go ahead. I will
Okay,
ask.
all right, thank you. Sir, actually, I want to ask that in one particular organization, how many years we need to work? 2 years, 3 years, any time period among that? Because even I'm a part of Lords Plaza Hotel Surat. I'm working over there since it is going to be 2 years. And I don't know, you must be knowing or not. Actually, I am 2 times Employee of the Year of the Lords Plaza Hotel itself only. So my friends are now telling me that you need to move on. You are having better opportunity, you are having good passion as well as, so you can go in some other good brand hotels, you know what I mean to say. But actually, to be honest, I am enjoying the facility, I'm enjoying my working atmosphere which I'm getting over there in a Lords Plaza. And even I must say that seniors over there are highly appreciating my work as well as they are with me. Even GM sir, Mr. Jana is also helping me whenever I'm having any of the doubts regarding guest or any of the things. And even all the HODs are also there over there to support me. So I don't think so this is the right time to move on to some other five-star brand or anything. Either I'm getting an opportunity, but still I don't think so. So I'm a bit confused whether I need to make a move on or I can stay back over here only and learn some other further things. So I'm a bit confused about that. So can you please guide me?
That is one part. Okay, to be honest, because both of you asked at the same time, I think it was Akash. I'll
The
take
same
both.
question, sir. It was a similar, sir.
I'll take both the questions together now before we end it. I didn't want to leave him high and dry. So yeah, answering your question, my friend, even I know you personally very well. I don't know how many times do you remember we have met in the restaurant for
Definitely, sir. I
breakfast,
do
for
remember.
lunch, and for dinner. Okay, that's one part.
Yeah.
Now to say, I think even the promoters of the hotel and the chain know you by first name, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
You said Mr. Jana knows you.
Yes,
You
sir.
said your F&B manager knows you well.
Yes, sir.
Now, I have been in this chain for 8 years. Now, in 8 years, do you think I wouldn't have received an offer from anywhere else?
Definitely, sir. You must be give.
Right? And I was getting offers. Unless and until I was getting an offer which was 5 times my current salary, I would jump. See, I'll be very
Yeah.
honest. This is all about a honest interaction. I would have jumped.
Yes, sir.
Today, if you are getting, let's say, for example, 10,000 rupees at Lords Plaza Surat, if you're getting 50, jump and take it. I don't want you to lose money. But don't end up in a chain which will give you 5 times today. They'll say, we'll pay you 5 times. And then when you join there, you realize that they are not even paying salaries. I have seen a lot of chains like this. It is better to stay with somebody where you have a secured atmosphere. You think that your honesty and integrity are not being tampered with. You think as a lady or as a gentleman, you are given respect, due respect. Stay in that atmosphere till and until you think you are comfortable. When the right time comes, Urmi, your heart will tell you कि अब मेरे को जाना चाहिए. Right? Till and until, see, you have been recognized at the topmost level. Employee
Yes,
of the
sir.
year. That is a
Yeah.
award of recognition. How many times have you featured on TripAdvisor or guest reviews? I'm talking about online reviews. हाथ से जो लिख के जाते हैं guest comment card, उसमें तो आपका नाम बहुत आता है. But on
Yes, sir.
online reviews also people are writing about you.
Yes, sir. I guess I have got more than 50 reviews, definitely.
Right? I'm aware of it. So remain in a place which gives you such security. Unless and until
Sure,
you get
sir.
5 times. The day you get 5 times, give me a call, tell me, sir, ये chain है, जाना चाहिए नहीं. अगर chain खराब होगी, तो I'll tell you मत जा. But if the
All
chain
right,
is
sir.
good, see, for me, what gives me pleasure? It'll give me pleasure if I see Rajesh, or if I see you, or if I see Sachin, or I see Nikita. I see them that tomorrow once I enter a hotel, they'll come up to me and say, "Sir, do you remember me? I was at LIHM." I'll be the happiest person. So if you're getting 5 times salary and a good secured atmosphere, you must go.
All right,
But
sir.
till the time, stay put.
Sure,
Till the
sir.
time, stay put. Do a good job.
Sure, sir.
Does
Thank
that answer your question also, my other friend? Akash, right? nahi? Was it
Sir,
Akash who was
my
asking the
question is
question?
related to, yeah, my question is related to job. I'm doing training now because of I'm back for corona affected. Sir, my question is, what about freshers? Even get difficult or easily to get a job after COVID-19 for freshers? Experienced person are definitely, if there is a chances to get a job, but what about fresher? Fresher get a job or
Very easily, since you have the backing of a institute, you will easily be able to get a job. You will easily be able to get a job. See, tomorrow when I need, let's say, freshers, I'm looking at ground level. Okay, I'm looking at stewards or room boys or commie threes. You answer my question. I'm sorry, I'm asking a question to a question. अगर आप इंटरव्यू ले रहे हो, 2 लोग आपके सामने आते हैं. एक फ्रेशर है जिसने कुछ नहीं किया हुआ लाइफ में, मतलब होटल से रिलेटेड, किसी दुकान पे डिलीवरी का काम करता था, और एक लड़का लॉर्ड्स इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट से पढ़ के पास आउट होता है. 2 लोग इंटरव्यू के लिए आते हैं. जो लड़का इंटरव्यू लॉर्ड्स इंस्टीट्यूट से पास आउट हुआ है, उसने अपनी एटलीस्ट इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग तो की होगी. He would have done industrial training at some level, some hotel.
yeah, sir.
So
Yeah.
whom would you select? You tell me now. I'm asking you this question.
Sir, there is अलग अलग माइंड थिंकिंग के होते हैं. फॉर दिस इन दिस सिचुएशन कोई सोचता है कि कोविड-19 है, अगर मैं एक्सपीरियंस को लेता हूँ तो मेरा टाइम कम बचेगा और यहाँ पे लॉस भी कम होने के चांसेस है. फॉर इंडस्ट्री कोई थिंकिंग करता है कि मैं ट्रेनिंग वाले को लेता हूँ, बट बिफोर कोविड-19 ट्रेनिंग वाले को लेते थे सर, लेकिन आफ्टर कोविड-19 देयर इज अ मतलब कंज्यूम मतलब रिलेटेड टू कोविड लॉस बहुत होने के चांसेस है. ऊपर से रेवेन्यू कम आ रहा है. इसके वजह से सर वो एक्सपीरियंस वाले को ज्यादा प्रायोरिटी देंगे आफ्टर कोविड-19. बिफोर it will be
No,
equal for both.
you have to
After
see. I'm
COVID-19,
sorry, I'm interrupting, but you'll have to see the other side also, my friend. जो एक्सपीरियंस वाला होगा स्टीवर्ड, वो he will demand 15,000. जो फ्रेशर होगा वो he'll be ready to say, because he knows he's a fresher, he'll say मैं तो 12 में भी आ जाऊंगा. You rightly said कि there will be losses, right, for hotels and for establishments. If there has been a loss, they will want to take people who are freshers from a IHM background. You are the ideal lot who will get picked up. That remains for sure. Yeah, there may be some teams who may feel otherwise कि नहीं हमें ये लेना, but they will be very few. Trust me on that, because I keep interacting with who's who of the industry, so I can assure you that you guys will have the best of chance. And like I said, coming from LIHM, Write to Professor Chaudhary. We will ensure that you get a job immediately after this thing opens up and the people are being employed. I will make sure of that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
At the
sorry,
end of the
so-
session,
sorry,
sir.
Thank you.
sorry, sir. My interference. Sir, I have already got it answer, but I have a confusion in my mind. If hotel will offer me offer job in low salary, that time how we will manage and how will join?
Okay, now that is for sure that there will be abundance of people available. Okay, new projects will take time to come. The inflation rate will also go down. There was a time when if the tandoor wala was getting, I'm again giving an example, if the
Yes, yes,
tandoor
yes.
master was getting 15,000, he may not get 15,000 now. He may get 13.5, but he will not get 5 also. From 15, he may get a 10% dip, but he will not get 5 also. So getting a job is the prime thing. First thing is get back into the industry and then you can take the jump, right? Like my father used to always say, he passed away a couple of years back, कि कभी शेर को कूदते हुए देखा है आपने, कैसे छलांग लगाता है? नहीं, वो क्या करता है, 2 स्टेप पहले पीछे लेता है, उसके बाद दौड़ता हुआ आता है and then he takes the jump, right? तो ये जो आप कम सैलरी पे जा रहे हो 10%, that is stepping back 2 steps and then you will run and take a jump and take a leap. Okay?
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
with that I think
Sir,
that
can I
pretty
end
much
the
sums
session?
up.
Sir, now I
Please,
end the session, sir.
Chaudhary sir.
With
Please,
your
Chaudhary sir, please.
permission.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Thank,
Go ahead.
thank
Sir,
you, sir, Rishi.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, Rishi Puri.
Thanks for sparing your valuable time, sir,
Thank you so
and
much, sirs.
conducting the session. Students, please stop. Student, please stop. Thanks for sparing your valuable time and conducting the session of our LM students. The session was the best amongst all, sir. The level of patience and determination you showed while answering our students' questions was tremendous. Thank you, sir. Thank you again. And your views were utter importance. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. We all are very happy to meet with you, and really very, very thank you so much, Principal sir, for giving us this opportunity to meet with sir.
We
Thank you,
also
sir.
because he is our pillar of the company. It is our it is not possible every time for that. He is our senior most, and he's a very down to earth. Thank you, sir, for
Thank you,
coming.
sir.
Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much for listening to me patiently and being there. The secret of the cap is I've not had a haircut in last 2 months, so that's the reason the cap is on. So okay, thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy and learn, multi-skill yourself, and keep playing Ludo if you want to.
Yes,
all the
yes,
best.
yes, yes,
Take
sir.
care, my friends. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir. Thank
Bye.
Sir.
Bye, sir.